Hello. Keep doing that by accident, butなんだっけ。Alright, I'm gonna make some bounce this. I'm surprised it's not the thumbnail isn't even not that's new. I realized. Alright, so today I will be maybe doing some finishing touches on this composition and definitely do some rough coloring and try to get most of it done for today, because gosh, there's so much stuff in here that I throw so much into this, but you know, I just had a vision of how much this could go. There's some parts in here that needs to be worked on. Let's see. And then you rotate this. Other way. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Yeah, so I think I got most of everything. I think what I need to do today is I need to add some mist and fog. I need to add some clouds in the background, and then afterwards, I think I need to add stuff underneath where the water is. The water is gonna be typically I guess, clear. Might have some like noise inside of it, I guess you can say, but there's stuff I want to put inside of it as well. And god, there's so much like ambition to this one, because I'm also gonna add like a new design on the umbrellas, on the kimono umbrellas here. You can see my mouse, and then as well as the fish too. Yesterday I was trying to finish most of it. I was like, oh, I want to add some like scales on the fish, but not, I mean, there's a way, but I didn't really want to do it the long processed way, because I felt like I was somewhat overdue for doing this render, and you know, sometimes you just want to move on. But there's definitely a lot of things I did learn from doing this, so I'm very happy with the results so far. I need to add also some leaves on here as well. is gonna be interesting. I had some trouble with adding some flowers in here. Add a bit of a ripple here as well. So if I like move this right here, it moves the ripple. I had trouble with, so we can see like through the render view just for a bit here. This is what we have. This is our white canvas. And what I've been doing lately with all the other renders is I usually choose between like just 1 to 2 colors, sometimes even 3 as like an accent. But for this one instead, I'm gonna try to be big brain, not really big brain at the same time, but have like just a lot of different colors into this one for sure. I want to try out. In a sense, it's gonna be hard because when you try to balance out colors like that, it's really hard for a person to like look at something. It's like, oh, what am I supposed to look at? I think that's really the most important part when I see like an illustration, especially illustrations for anime characters and stuff like that. They usually go for like maybe even like 1 color, 1 to 2 colors, but they go within like different saturations of color. However, I've seen a good amount of illustrations where they have a lot different kinds of color, and it's just really a balance of really everything. So I will basically try my best, in a sense that I try to make the composition without even having without color to really stand out in itself. So what I mean by that, these are just quote-unquote rules, or maybe I guess you can say also preferences of how you want to take composition and stuff like that. For me, I just look at a lot of pictures. I'm like, and it's more like a feeling of, does this feel right? What feels empty from the side? Because again, you only have 1 frame of picture. You only have 1 frame to encapsulate whatever you want to tell in the picture. So in this instance, I have like 3 fishes here. I have bubbles up here. These are gonna be bubbles. And what I essentially did was I did like create some sort of square right here. And then the square really, I guess, grabs the attention of like, okay, this is the center part. This is where I sort of want you to look at. But let's say if I put like the fish, why is it not? Let's say if I put the fish like right here. It's so big in the frame. It's like, how can you not tell? Maybe, I mean, it doesn't look that bad if I put it right here, honestly, too. I mean, there's many different ways, but it's more like you just gotta play around what feels right and really pretty much just go from there. And then second off is, you know, just with the basics of like, okay, this is the foreground, this is the midground where the bridge is, and of course you got the background right there. The background doesn't particularly tell a lot, but it really helps. It's like, okay, well, I'm looking at this, what other stuff can a viewer see, honestly, as well? Such as, oh, there's a Torii Gate up there. Okay, must be some kind of lore, probably. There's maybe some kind of lore back there. There's in this midground, there's like a house that I've made. Oh, okay, so this is like a place that someone lives. There's trees. There's like a pond right here. But there's a lot of stuff that you can basically tell. Oh, there's like mountains or like a cliff here. They must live somewhere that's near the mountains, or pretty much something like that. Definitely there's so many things that you can like change and alterate. But this is what I have so far to being my I guess style. I think what's gonna really help in this is just like lighting itself. I'm not a huge fan of how the lighting is right now, but at least it's a base, because afterwards, since this looks, I think, decently good, it's alright, I can just go back and go into like Photoshop, which I don't really use. I don't use Photoshop. I use a program called Krita. Same thing, like it's just a drawing program. I just go into Krita and then make adjustments there where I really want to emphasize some certain parts of this render, so. Which will really help. Okay, so let's try to finish some of the things that I want to in here. Let's see, this water is a bit weird. It's probably not that bad, but especially with the colors too, I am definitely going to make some tweaks here and there. So for the most part, looks alright. He's just really is just chilling there, not knowing what's happening. So I'm gonna go on the texture tab into this. Here's my. Okay, we're saving. I have a habit of saving. I mean, it's good and all, but now it's feeling like so excessive. It's like a fidget. Honestly. Oh, I'm still saving. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So hopefully I'm also gonna record as well and it doesn't lag in its entirety. Wait, this one's a better mocap than the rest of them. I like this one better. There you go, see, I saved by accident again. Okay, cool. So in this first one, I'm gonna go and use a... Might take a while to load. It's really taking its time. Take off. So we're just gonna start with this water. We're gonna work in different spots. There's no specific like, oh, where should I start? I think we should start with the water because I got some stuff I need to add down there. And it will all come together pretty much in the end. Not that worried. So I will be pressing record. Is this really the... It is, okay. I don't particularly remember. I think it's like volume absorption. Is there like an emission? And we use like an add. I don't particularly remember. Ooh, that's too much. Ah, I see. So now we have this problem. Okay, we have some volume absorption. So the... Ooh. So maybe I put this like at 0.05 instead. Hey, that's not bad already. It's not bad. However, this is just like chilling. It actually is just chilling in here. What I am gonna do is I want to go back to my... What is it? Not bloom. I think it's this one. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. So this one has what I want. I am literally just going to copy this. And we can just go back to the render. Just paste it. Just paste it like this. Great. So this one's the volume, and then this is the surface. And now if we go back into the rendered view, now we have that. Which I actually really like. It's not bad. I want this to be bright in general. Maybe... let's see, maybe... Machikaita. Maybe... I'm curious, so I'm gonna put like some kind of like layer weight, and then see if we can just use an add. Maybe add facing, and then add a color around maybe to this. Like adding textures is my favorite part of the process, but it's just like its own legit process. Honestly. Okay, so wait, this is actually pretty fine. This is actually not that bad. So there's a 0.5. So this is something I'm trying new. Maybe if I lower this. What I particularly like about this is that if you can see, it shows actual. It shows the actual ripples in there, which I never knew, so that's pretty good. We can add this too. Let's see how much this affects it. So no. I sort of like having the detail of this, but it's too much, right? And then we can have just like maybe a tint of, I don't know, purple, or maybe a tint of purple. Can't particularly see it. That's fine, honestly. Maybe in post I can... Actually, we can do this too, right? I'm gonna take the... Is it texture coordinate? Texture... I'm gonna take the texture coordinate, and if we can see in between, we can get the normals out of the ripples right here. So I'm gonna get the normal. Might need to make this more fuzzier. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's why. There you go. So what did I do wrong? Oh, it's an object. I wanted the normals. Normal with the normal. It's not that bad. You can see some of the ripples. We can add more of that in post, honestly. Let me lower this down because I'm not too much of a fan of it being blasted with so much. So this wall is fine. Maybe it could be maybe it's a bit bright. Okay, cool. I would do the same thing with the bubbles. I'm gonna have to look up how to make bubbles, honestly. It's very crucial to use bubbles. Actually, I don't need to. Why? Because I opened it not long ago. No. We're gonna have to look for it. Right. Where is it? Here you go. So I'm just gonna take the bubbles. Wait, why is this in the... Eh? I'm in the texture tab, but there's no textures in it. Okay. Where the heck is my bubbles? Okay, this is all I used. Okay, cool. It's perfect, because... cool. Bubble time. I think it'll be easier if I go in this mode. I'm gonna put set the material back into here, and then just make a new texture. I might have to try to get fancy with it. That makes sense. Yeah. Go back into geometry nodes and choose the bubble. What happened? What has happened? What happened to this? Oh. Why did that happen? That's not part of that. Oh. That's the wrong one. There you go. I don't know why I was something wrong. Set, material, and bubble. Okay. So this is fine. However, it's not what I want. So what we can try to do is maybe we can have like the same outcome as these volume absorption with principal BSDF, and then we just add an principal add so what's in between like here? It's not much. This one uses layer weight. Okay, so what does this say? It uses volume, so glass and transparent. Use of cathode rays. Okay. 0.3. Nothing much happens. Nothing much happens there. So that's what's missing. It's missing noise. Let's put the color in here. As you can see, there's that noise right there. Right. It's not what I want. Yeah, it's not typically what I want. Just try some random, numbers basically. So here's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to do this, where... Oof, this is gonna be weird, huh? Definitely doesn't feel much of a pop in the render at all. Don't particularly remember this. You try to do this. So we have 1, 2, 3 colors. How much happens here? Yeah, I don't want every single color to be... Do this. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Random instances, okay. So this person uses something interesting. Shade smooth. Uses a nani. So it uses a capture attribute. Point, float, and the value of the index. That's an integer. Bubbles. Okay. So now this would have to be. This would have to be in here. My bad. Yeah, I guess we'll just call it color for now too. And it uses an attribute. Okay, cool. So let's go back to the tab. Get rid of this. And attribute. Just name color as the same thing. It uses a math node and a white noise. My fingers. So let's see. Oops. What is it? Does you put the color in there? So he puts the color here, value here, and then the white noise here. It's gone. Oh, it's because of, yeah. So everything's purple. I have no idea why. Everything's a weird dark purple. And then he puts this to snap. He snaps it at this one? Eh? I mean, at least it's working because... So now let me just take this color out. Right. And then now I want to just add different colors to this. So let's try this mini. My idea of what these colors would be like blue. I need to sort of scroll this down a bit more. It'd be like blue. That's not that one. So blue, red, which made purple all constant, right? Great. So it's not making the adjustments that I particularly want. $400. So this is right. This color is under color. Put this under here. This one. That didn't work. That did not work. I just take this. This. Well, this goes into the volume. Oh. so much blue. Okay, this one's gonna be... So whatever is in front of it, it's what it makes. Okay. Huma huma. Huma huma. Okay. What? Even though I put color. So it has to be something to do with this, no? Go back into here, let's see. It's an attribute, but not under a color. So the type would be color. Right. Point, float. Color as well. Color, wait, no. I guess it'd just be a float, right? Yeah. If you go back into here, it's under color, that's also under color. It's also under color. Let me try to, maybe, attribute. However, I need to name it color. Got a color ramp. Okay, so that doesn't work. It's because of this black then, so I would turn this up and then it's blue. Does it need a math equation? Maybe it's just not plugged in right too. Nika. Let me check back. What does he do? That's a no. That's a no. Compare. I can never understand this attribute thing. It's the index. The index of this. Maybe I need to put realize in its instances. So that's something I didn't do. Okay, let me go back to it. The snap. ないか。Oh, whoa. That's not what I want. It makes it a cool marble though. Very cool marble. White noise, white noise. It. Yeah, I'm seriously just not. Don't know. We could try it. So instead of this, I'm using an object info node. Do random. Of course, nothing works here. Some interesting variations to these. Is a blue? Oh no, that's just from the umbrella. どうしよう。Hey, what do you use for this? This guy uses something different. Okay, I'll take whatever I can to try something new. Let's see. So let's see. He takes. We're just gonna stick it in this one. It uses color for this. However, in this one though, instead of a capture, it uses a map range. Okay. This goes back. Material. That one's a closed one, so what did he change here? Oh, it is a float. Oh, it's just, I see. A mesh island. That's an interesting node that I've never used. It uses it in the value and within the max. And then next he uses like a noise texture. I did not mean to do that. Oh, everything turned weird. What happened? Everything's still blue. Red, blue, color. Delete this and make a new color ramp. Factor of this put into the color. There's something that I'm just like not understanding. Let me get rid of this. It's still the same thing. That look like water droplets. Which I think looks pretty cool. Wait, there's a blue tint, or maybe that's just the water. It is. Just a reflection. How am I gonna do this? I'm about to do this separately, huh? Nah, I just have to move on and do the finishing touches by myself. Looks like I'm gonna have to move on if I can't figure it out. It's for some reason. Capture attribute. Capture attribute of this in the index. Then put the attribute into here. And it's under color. Then I go into textures under color and geometry. I'm gonna have to figure this out off stream. Because I got a lot more stuff to do. Okay. So I think we would just add sort of the same stuff here. Same thing with the water. Copy this. This will be a new water. Droplets. This is here. This will be our base. I sort of know what I want to put in here, honestly. Right. Go into here and put in water droplet. Cool. So we got this. Not that desirable. I would say so. However, we could just change it with some color ramp. Change the let's see what it looks like if we do this. It looks meh. I want this to be very prominent in the scene. Like, I really want it to stand out. Green, red? I think blue would probably work the best for the glass would just be blue too. is very interesting. However, again, it's not that desirable. We do constant, right? Make this a different... No, can't do that. Now I'm gonna have to tweak with the water. Let me use a texture coordinate. By UV, I guess we'll just do object. There you go. I want to have a gradient for sure. All I gotta do here is... Let's see. These need to be brighter. Brighter. Maybe I just need to push the location a bit. It's not bad. Maybe you can add a color in between here. That's really the in between right there, huh? Good point too. It's very subtle. Volume. Yeah, we can have roughness to this. Oh, I like that. Good 0.05. Do 9? Okay, 0.1? I don't want to be too much. I'm gonna have to extend the yeah, I'm gonna extend whatever the amount of splash of where the water is in general. Okay. Now doing the umbrellas is gonna take a lot of work to do because I gotta do literally just manually take each face and have their own little thing. So luckily I think I put them as, yeah, the same user. Let's just call this, what's it, Kimono Oh, wait a minute. So I'm gonna hide this. Where's this? Bubble Geo. Okay. Alright. So this is gonna be, let's see, one slot, There's gonna be another slot, I believe. So we'll just call this one key mono design. And this one's mono design 2. Oh, and then we also need one more actually for the wood. Mono wood. So for now, it's gonna be a placeholder. So this one's gonna be the wood. Everything else. Sign. I think it'll be a light pink. Just do like pink, whatever. Doesn't mean I can't change it. Okay, cool. So that means that everything else should have the same thing with here. Pink, pink, pink. So later on they're gonna have their own user. Right. So now we're just gonna make our own design with this. So what I'm planning to do is take a Voronoi. We do a color ramp. What's my time right now? It's like 1 hour. Okay. By distance. I just do it by constant. Right. We're gonna mix this. Mix and multiply it. I'm gonna add the image texture. I don't know what that is. And we're gonna go through my assets of non-color. So here's what I have so far. I should honestly make more. Let's go with this. I've made like a long time ago. So first we need to see if what this looks like. It's not even in the thing. Gotta do this by that. That itself looks pretty good for a good design. So we got this. So I want to make this into the factor. You can probably scale this. Let's just look in the view. Like that, okay. So we'll make this into the factor of it. First color is gonna be this. And we'll probably just make this one dark or light. Would linear bit work with this? It would be very, very subtle. Now. Oh, whoops. Oops. All over the place. Okay, cool. Now that we have this, let's see, I'm gonna add a color ramp again to this one. What happens if okay, nothing changes, good. So meaning I can now go ahead and change the colors to this. So that's the factor, so that's not gonna change. Color ramp, where'd it go? And white. So this is the other color, okay. This also has to get combined with like a paper texture as well. Like, how does this look? Okay. Make it so it's red like that. What is this black color again? I think what would make this better actually. Oh, I see. That's what makes it look cool. I see. This might be a bit weird. Oops. Gradient, there is none of that. I'm gonna add a different mapping to this. Okay, it's not bad. Instead of linear, we do a sphere. I'll create this. Do a value. So what if I put this, let's see. Multiply, so this would be the factor, right? And then this would be a backwards. I like that. Now we just got a color ramp. Okay, so that's like the base. Now all we gotta do is just put this in here and see what it looks like in the 3D space, and that's what we get. It's not bad. I'm liking it, actually. Maybe the red is too much. This is the top one. Now I'm starting to see some spots where it feels weird. Like this part up here, it's nothing. I might need to add something there. Okay. And then let's go ahead and make a second color as well. Oh, whoops. This is wood. Let me get rid of this one. So this is design 1. Maybe this one would do a crisscross, so like this one. Let's make every single one of these just new. I might change my mind or something. Yeah, the water needs to be something different. One more. That's not okay. Okay. So these two will have that. Now we go to this right here. Design number 2. Sign. So I'm gonna hide this. So I'm just gonna use my textures again, right? Emono design. Cool. So instead of Voronoi, it's probably like one of my favorite notes to use. Let's do this. I want to use. Should I use circles? Or diamonds? Circles or diamonds? Circles or diamonds? Tiles. Try circles. See what that looks like. What's the difference between generate? Oh, no, I don't want that. Box. It's not stretched out. Pick a value. Huma. Okay. I don't know particularly what that is. It's probably just stacked together, huh? Not a huge fan of it. Also be using this. Seven. And mix. to be the factor. Oh. And B is usually always the... It's always that, okay. Multiply. It's gonna be a very interesting design. I think all I gotta do now is take this, place it over here. I want the ends to always be white because I think it just looks nicer. How's green feel like? How green be feeling right now? Yeah. Oh, it's not bad. Let me add a color ramp to this then. See how it'll be feeling. There you go. Local. Oh. Dang it. And what's the opposite of green? Like pink? Maybe I'll take the factor of this. That's the factor, right? It is the factor. I need color ramp for this too. So now what's missing is just this transparency of cardboard. Whoa, it's gonna be so nice. However, I want this to be facing towards me more. I didn't really change it. Okay, so now this one, this one, this one, this one. I think 2 would be fine, right? No materials. Oh, they already are linked. What if I did this? Like, Object data. Oh, cool. That works. This one, this one. Let me get back that bubbles here and this umbrella back into the scene. So there's a good amount of color in this. I like it. Again, the let's see, the amount of stuff that's in here. What if I start adding some, like as in like a transparent, actually no, translucent would be better in this case. Which is not that good. And maybe add another color ramp to this. This is also, yeah, that'd be too much. The light itself is just blasting it so hard. Translucent. Oh, definitely not that. I don't want it to be see-through, you know what I mean? Not that. Bring in as much light as possible. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. So I haven't even add the mist in the back yet. Pretty much gonna be terrifying. I'm gonna redo this water. I'm not liking it that much. Yeah, probably bring it to like 0.2. Now, 0.05. I want to be barely, not too much. 1. YouTube is having a hard time keep up right now, huh? Oops. I'm gonna go back to geometry nodes and increase this amount more. Oh no. Not that. Yeah, there's no light hitting the water right there. So what if I'm gonna add a volume? Oh, not the bubbles. This one. I'm gonna add an emission to this. I mean, I could just do it in there. Emission. Of course, I'll make it completely white. Whoa, that's interesting. How much have I just put this down? Like, we make it 1. Let's bring this down. 1. Yeah, I actually really like this. Feels like it's actual color paint or whatever. And I have to really figure out off stream like how to do these bubbles because it's actually very crucial in this one. It actually takes up most of the space of what this is. To do the fishes now. I think fishes should be maybe one color. I don't mind it just to be one color though. Let's do the background. Doesn't that bridge in the back? Let's see. Yeah. Which of course is going to be red. Make a different slot and make it bridge step. Would you be able to see it from here? Not particularly. No, not really. So I'm gonna have to do this instead. Just a bit of contrast, you know, just a bit of contrast. How much can you see from that side? I might as well. I might use this again someday. I guess I'm gonna make this as well as It's white as well. Even though it might not fit that well. That's perfectly fine. It could be the opposite. This is gonna turn out really well. It's because the water's not shining light right there. Probably that's why. I'm gonna add a wood texture to it. Textures and wood. Guess this would be the best one. Get the displacement, UV. It's not bad. Displacement needs to be about 0.5. 0.2. Same thing with the normal map, 0.2. Oh. 5? Oh. 5. Why does the white one have some weird roughness to it? What is that? Is that just the reflection? It seems like it is. Okay. I'll do the same thing with this one. Let's do object. See how that works. Oops. Where'd it go? Hello. As you can tell, it looks terrible. So what I'm gonna do is take this as well. Smart UV project. Okay. Go by UVs. Box. Eh. It has its 5. I mean, you can't see it. But part of what I don't like about it is the amount of shine there is to it. No. It's weird. Roughness. There's just so much shine to it. It's because it's just white and now. Guess that's what it would be. Now the color of the trees are gonna be very interesting. Actually, this could be a render in itself, where everything is just like, this is just color. Oh, okay. I never really thought of it like that. Huma. Okay, we're gonna start working on this fish. This fish is gonna haunt my dreams, I swear. This fish. Okay. So we have one, another one. We're gonna have 3 slots for this one. The first one is going to be the fins. The second one is going to be the base. And then the third one, we're just going to call it scales. Right. So this first one... Oh, this is going to be such a hassle. Oh, it's everything. Oh, not that. So this one's gonna be the base for now. Just make it like a blue. That's white. Now here's the terrible part. Now we gotta go through pretty much each side. Basically. The scales, and we'll just make this one white. Yeah, is that it one? Oh. This one. So much for modeling, honestly. But this is gonna be worth it. There's always like a render that I've always wanted to do, but I never knew how much of a hassle it would be, to be honest. Yeah, I gotta do both sides, but as long as I can just do like this one fish, since I basically copy pasted, I'll just add the object data onto the other ones. This will be much easier. Where'd it go? this itself is gonna be a long time lapse for me to edit. Not funny in the rubber ducky right now. Okay, cool. These are gonna be the scales. And let's take a look at the render. Okay. Now all we gotta do in this, take this one, this one, this one. So many fishes. And maybe I do material and see if that works. If that doesn't work, then we gotta do object data. Okay, cool. So let's go back to the base. I honestly want to do the same colors for this, right? Copy, go to this, paste it here. See how this looks like. These are transparent and glass. That's fine and all. This is cool and all. What happened? It's literally the same thing. Where did it go? Cool and all, but it's not where I want it to go. Okay, where is it? Where did it go? It's got linear. Where's the oh? Do it by UVs. There you go. Perfect. I don't want to move the origin point. My mind's gonna get so blown right now. Cool. I guess we can add some kind of translucency. Add. Oh, not. Vector. It's just too bright in general, so then we use a color. Yeah. How's that look? A bit too bright. The next thing we have to do now is put ambient occlusion. Mix this. It'll be in the bottom socket. Get another color ramp. Here. There. I just sort of the fact that we can see the scales in here, just because that's where shadow goes to. But we have it like this, it's totally fine. However, this just makes a bigger difference. We don't need too much of it, like something that very undesirable. Maybe like make it very subtle. Honestly. And we'll give this like a very short render. Real quick. Curious what this would be. I hope it doesn't ruin the thing. We have this to fix down here, so I just gotta copy paste it. And then what else? There's something needs to be here in the middle. Just for some sort of completeness, probably. And that too, yeah. It's not looking that bad. But I think I will end it here for today. And I will finish this, hopefully upload it by tomorrow. By tomorrow. So yeah. Thank you for those who took the time to come and say hi and watch the stream. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you like what I do, you can go ahead and check in the description below. I post most of my these 3D renders on my Instagram, and also put it on my Discord as well if you're also very interested. But if you follow on my Instagram, I post all of my before and after, start to finish sort of videos like that on Instagram. And what else? Try to stream maybe like 4 times a week. So yeah, I will definitely finish this. Hopefully finish this tonight. I'm really liking this. I just gotta figure out the bubbles. The bubbles is like, I don't know why. I can't figure out why it doesn't work. But there's gonna be a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to add. I still have that stuff in the water too. Not a huge deal, but I think I'm gonna keep most of the stuff in the background white because having the trees in the background might ruin it. I don't know. I'll try something else. Other than that, I hope everyone has a good afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And thanks so much. Bye bye.